For decades, Ghislaine Maxwell was the one with the power. But now, finally, the tables have turned.
There's still a lot of work to be done on this issue, but in this fight, we need to celebrate the victories, and today this is a big victory.
How did you feel speaking in court?
It actually felt very powerful to finally have a chance to speak and have my voice on the record and say the things that I wanted to say about how her crimes had impacted myself and the people that I know and care about.
Victims of Maxwell and Epstein sobbed in court as they spoke of nightmares, panic attacks, alcoholism and suicide attempts, the lifelong impact of sexual abuse. After listening to those statements in a surprise move, Ghislaine Maxwell stood in her prison clothes to speak. "I'm sorry for the pain you have experienced," she said. "I hope my conviction brings you some closure. I hope it brings peace and finality. May this day help you travel from the darkness into the light." Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein were friends of presidents and princes. They lived in luxury together, partied together, and committed crimes together, Maxwell grooming vulnerable young women for the wealthy financier to sexually abuse. Today, Ghislaine Maxwell did apologise, but not for her own actions, for the instrumental role she played in the sex trafficking operation. The judge, Alison Nathan, told court that whilst Ms Maxwell did acknowledge the pain and anguish of victims, there was a lack of remorse. And that is because she still intends to appeal her conviction.
There are extremely strong issues, both legal and factual, for the Court of Appeals to take extremely seriously, to consider, and to overrule the conviction and sentence.
You're optimistic?
I'm very optimistic.
I'm sorry.
Maxwell's priority now will be to move out of this notorious Brooklyn jail, where she claims she has been subjected to unjustified sleep deprivation, excessive strip searches, and where she says inmates have been offered money to murder her. How do you feel about a 20-year sentence? It's a very long time for somebody you love. Ghislaine Maxwell will be almost 80 before she feels freedom again. As for prosecutors, it is unclear who is next in their sights.
There were other co-conspirators that helped this, scheme go on for many, many years. So we'll wait to see if the government takes action with respect to.
And you'd like to see that pursued?
Of course, of course.
This saga is far from over, because the paedophile and his sex trafficker accomplice did not act alone. Joe Pike, Sky News, New York.